Now, when it comes to U.S. beef exports, the big three foreign markets are Japan, Mexico, and Canada. But you may be surprised to learn how much U.S. beef is in demand in places that were not really in the market for our beef just a few years ago. A case in point is the Latin American region, where demand for U.S. beef is rising. Cattlemen to Cattlemen reporter Brian Baxter has more in this report from Panama.
At first glance, this may seem unusual. People spend a few minutes talking, and then at the signal, everyone moves to another table and another connection. In fact, these are U.S. meat buyers and sellers getting together and making deals at the U.S. Meat Export Federation's 6th Latin American Showcase.
We have 42 exporting companies and over 100 buyers from 15 countries. It's an opportunity to get everyone in one spot for 2 days. If the exporters were to travel to all these countries and visit the buyers in 15 countries, it'd take them the better part of a month.
This year I saw a lot more decision makers here, willing to make deals. I mean, we're talking price, talking shipments right here on the spot.
You know, everything is networking. And that relationship, when we get to know each other and we get to talk to each other, it gives us the best first step to do business.
This year, the U.S. Meat Export Federation hosted their Latin American Showcase in Panama. In addition to face-to-face meetings, the event included updates on global trends in beef markets, as well as information about new cuts and cuisines.
The world's becoming globalized, and they're wanting to learn what's popular in the U.S. They want to learn what's popular in Japan and Korea and Taiwan. And that's what we bring to the table, is we can kind of have a forum here, albeit just a short 2 days, a forum where we can share some of the findings in the rest of the world. And I think that's worth a lot because, like I said, these are very savvy customers that want to learn, and this is one forum where they can.
My biggest takeaway is the relationships that's being built between importers and exporters from the two areas, and the trust they're gaining. You know, I visited with a lot of the exporters this morning for the United States. They really are seeing this 2 or 3, 4 year relationship develop, and they're selling a lot more product.
In most Latin American countries, the population and the economies are both growing, so the opportunity to sell more high-quality U.S. beef is clear.
You know, first and foremost, people are looking for safety, and the U.S. is basically the gold standard when it comes to safety. Next, they're looking for quality. And this is a lot of what we're seeing today, is explaining the difference with U.S. product versus grass-fed, for example, the grain-fed aspect of the U.S. beef and the intramuscular fat. So this is where really the rubber hits the road.
I think that every producer in America gets dollars out of the export business for beef, and that business is going to grow. I've been talking to people here about not only Latin America, but what if China opens to U.S. beef, or all those questions, TPP. And I think the average producer has a heightened interest in beef exports. So USMEF programs, there's a lot of work to make those markets grow.
I would just say for the whole thing, I walk away from these shows, and like today, I walked away with many orders that were given to us here at the show or right before the show. Able to see that customer and solidify those orders as well, and then also see that new customer, new opportunity.
In Panama City, I'm Brian Baxter reporting for NCBA's Cattlemen to Cattlemen.